3 money mindsets you must give up to attract more money this year. When you give these up, what's going to happen is the money is going to start flowing. These are things I reverse engineered from my life just a couple years ago. My wife is in debt and just buying my groceries stressed me out. And in this last year, I made more money in 1 year than I did in my entire life combined. Bob Proctor always says, turn your annual income into your monthly income. But in fact, I turned my annual income into my lifetime income. In 1 year, I made more than my entire life. By giving these 3 money mindsets up, I manifested it using the law of attraction. Now, this is Jake Ducey, and this is going to be an amazing video. Let's dive right into it. Number 1, you must give up the idea that your financial past equals your present reality. Unfortunately, that's what most people do. They carry their past with them. And in fact, this is neuroscience, because what occurs is every time you have emotional responses, let's say for a long period of time, I'll use my own experience, I struggled so bad that just paying for my groceries was like, I did not want to pay for my groceries. And Ashley, my now wife, was in debt, and it wasn't going well at all. And so I was having a strong emotional reaction to these financial experiences. Overdrafting my bank account, being worried all the time, is this ever going to work out? Should I give up and do something more normal? And so when you have strong emotional responses to things, what's actually occurring is you're firing brain cells, and they're wiring together. You're creating neural networks when you have strong emotional responses to things. And your neural networks are what govern the way your brain produces reality and controls the way that you behave and thus create your reality. And so what is occurring during that is it's wiring into your brain. And so we carry the past with us because we're constantly activating brain cells of recognition. So it becomes, a new day. And we base our future possibilities based off of our past. But if you do that, then what you're really doing is kind of like hopping around on one leg if you have two. It's kind of like going in the ocean to surf, but only using one of your arms while you paddled. It's kind of like trying to jump rope, but using your hands instead of your feet. You have this beautiful opportunity right here in this present moment to create your life, and your past doesn't matter. But what occurs is we carry our self-image with us. And your self-image is your collection of your collection of your beliefs of who you think that you are. And you might view yourself as someone who only makes this amount of money. Like, for instance, I had a client one time, a coaching client, and the woman, she was extremely successful. She was on the opposite scale of probably what, you and I would experience when we were trying to get going. I was trying to get going and I had no money. Here was this woman I worked with that always made approximately $250,000 a year. And I said, how long have you made that? And she said, for 8 years. And I said, that is fascinating that you've never increased it for 8 years. So she had a self-image, she had a governing system, much like a thermostat, that basically produced the past again and again and again. Now, most people would be stoked off $250,000 in a year, but after you pay your taxes and you got a family to take care of, it doesn't end up being $250,000. So this individual wanted to attract more money into their life. And so I said, isn't that interesting that that's all you're making every single year over and over and over again? See what I mean? We carry the past with us. It was like clockwork. She'd make $250,000 every single year like clockwork. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Why? Because she activated those financial neural networks in her brain, so her brain could just, without much thought or effort, it was going to produce that same result again and again and again and again. And unless she took a step out of that current situation And she said, what do I really want? Not what's possible based off of my past. Not what do I think I can do based off of my past. Not what seems possible based off of my past. But what do I really want to do? What would be a real stretch goal? If I really tapped into my truest potential, what could I accomplish? And that's a question that we don't ask ourselves. And what I'm inviting you to do is to give up your past. Within your mind is millions of dollars. There's millions of dollars of ideas within your own mind. You can provide valuable service to this world, and it's not contingent based off of what happened to you in the past. I'm living proof of that. But the only way to get beyond that is to recognize you are an infinite being. You have pure potential within yourself. And right here in this moment, that's all that matters. Your bank statements for the last 12 years don't matter. The fact that you're in debt doesn't matter. The fact that you overdrafted 3 days ago on your bank account doesn't matter. The fact that you made the same amount of money every single year does not matter. What matters is this moment. So what I'm inviting you to do is to pick a goal for yourself and ask yourself, what am I really capable of? If I leave my past behind me, what am I truly capable of as a human being? And that's how you tap into your real financial potential. I had to let go of my past, and then my life changed. And that's what I'm inviting you to do here. So comment down below, I am attracting large sums of money now. Comment down below, I'm attracting large sums of money now. And let's move on to number 2. Number 2, you have to let go of gradual growth and think quantum. So gradual growth versus quantum. So Albert Einstein has said that logic will take you from A to B, but imagination will take you anywhere. And generally we think of gradual growth. Well, last year I made $14. This year I'll make $18. Last year I made $100,000. This year I'll make $110,000. That's my goal. It's not a real goal. That's not a goal. See, the point of a goal isn't what you get. The point of the goal is who you become in the process. So the point of a financial goal isn't the money. The point of the financial goal is who you become in the process. Me growing my business, I have gotten so much more than financial freedom out of it. See, now I employ people. So I've learned how to become a better leader. All these internal things, just like how to motivate people, how to inspire people, how to hold people accountable to their own goals, how to communicate more effectively, how to stay organized every day. I used to I'd be consistent for a month and then I'd stop. Then I'd be consistent for a month, then I'd stop. And I had to learn how to develop all these new aspects of myself. See, the point of the goal isn't what you get, it's who you become. And by the way, Henry David Thoreau is the individual that said that quote, and it spoke to me so much so many years ago. And so your financial goal, it shouldn't be an incremental growth goal. Now, I don't know if it's a good idea to go from $2,000 a month to try to make $17 billion a month for your next goal. It may happen, right? But we do want a goal that you don't want a goal so absurdly ridiculous that you literally don't believe it's possible, therefore you don't do anything about it. But you want a goal that's really big, that inspires you. See, the point of the goal is to stretch. That's the point of the goal. And if you naturally look at it and you're like, yeah, I made $25,000 last year, and maybe a good goal would be $30,000. It's only $5,000. You could fall in a hole while you're hiking and find $5,000. I haven't ever fallen in a hole and found $5,000, but somebody has, right? It's not that big of a jump, is what I'm saying. And so what I'm inviting you to do is set a real stretch goal and to recognize it's about quantum growth. This YouTube channel, I was getting 10 views, 20 views, 30 views, 40 views. And then in one weekend, literally in one from a Friday to a Sunday, I got over 20,000 YouTube subscribers. That was 10 times what my channel had. In one weekend, I got more views. In one weekend, I got more views than my entire channel through the history of my channel had gotten. In one weekend. That's called quantum growth. And what that is you're working towards your goal, you have it clearly within your mind, and you're moving confidently in the direction of your dreams, and after a while you break through. It's kind of like the cruising altitude when you're flying. Eventually when you hit up to, you hit turbulence quite often when you're trying to get up to that 30,000 range. But once you get up there, you hit less resistance. And, scientists tell us that you could actually move a lot faster in an airplane if you were even higher than 30,000, because there's even less resistance up there. And so what I'm saying, that analogy is essentially that eventually you hit a point where there's no longer resistance. And then huge growth happens in a very fast period of time. And that's what occurred to this YouTube channel. I literally went from no one was watching my videos to this tremendous growth. And all my hard work that seemed like it wasn't getting any ROI, any return on investment, all of a sudden I was getting a return on investment because I was getting all these comments every single day. People were like, hey, this changed my life. Hey, this changed my life. And by the way, I can't respond. It's physically impossible for me to respond to every comment. But I truly couldn't be more grateful when I log into YouTube and I just see all these comments of people sharing their success stories and how this channel's impact their life. It makes me tear up almost every day. So thank you so much if you leave those comments. But what I'm saying is leave space for quantum growth. Quantum growth is when the universe finally takes hold and boom, out of nowhere, you get this opportunity for triple what you used to make, and you get a client that's 5 times more than you ever made in a year. It's available for you. It's called quantum growth, but you have to get out of your mindset from the past and into the infinite possibilities of who you truly are. Third, you have to get rid of the idea, you gotta give it up, that money is very hard to earn. Comment down below one phrase like that you've heard from people. Money doesn't grow on trees. Who do you think I am? The Rockefellers? There's all these types of phrases that we've heard like that. Comment one of them down below. Money isn't necessarily hard to earn, and a lot of people say that it is. It's not necessarily hard to earn. What is harder is to show up as the best version of yourself. That's what it's about, is showing up as the best version of yourself. With your mindset, with your enthusiasm for life, with your positivity, and helping people. When you help people with whatever it is, whether you're the best assistant in the whole world, if you're an assistant, be the best assistant in the whole world. If you're a doctor, be the most amazing, compassionate doctor in the whole world where your clients feel valued after they leave. If you're a teacher's assistant, be the best teacher's assistant in the whole world. If you're a baseball coach, be the best baseball coach in the world. You may not know the most about baseball, but just be the most enthusiastic one. If you're an artist, put your soul into your art. Other people may be better. Put your soul into your art and people will feel it. That's the hard part. But it's also the easy part. Because it's something you can control. See, all money is paper. It has no value other than the value that human consciousness gives to it. So, as a result, human consciousness is what actually creates money. Therefore, your consciousness can easily attract the money that you want into your life. It's much more about recognizing that you're worthy of money. Money is good. You can provide more value in the world by having money. And that all money really is energy. And more specifically, it's just a manifestation of God. It's a manifestation of spirit, as are you. So really, you and money are one and the same. You know how people say we're all one? Like me and you are one? Technically, I should be saying you and I. You and I are one. Because we're two people and humanity is all one. Technically, everything in the physical reality is one. So me and pieces of paper called money are one. You and pieces of paper called money are one as well. So really, it's just a different aspect of yourself, a different way for you to express yourself. And when you start to have that type of perception on it, it becomes easy to attract it into your life. There are so many opportunities out there. There are so many. the hard part for a lot of people is to believe that they're worthy of it. So comment down below, I'm worthy of financial abundance. Comment that down below, I'm worthy of financial abundance. Comment that down below, I'm worthy of financial abundance. And if you haven't yet, make sure that you download my free success hypnosis. It's right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com, right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com. And what that is I created it when I was trying to get my career, not even trying to get my career off the ground. I was just trying not to be afraid of buying my groceries. I was sick of Ashley working 50, 60 hours a week, commuting an hour each way, being stressed all the time because she had to pay for me too. And she wasn't making any money to be able to do that. And so I was like, look, I got to find a solution. And so I learned about the subconscious, and I created, I think it's the best success hypnosis in the world. It's just my opinion. And the reason I say that is because I've seen the results in my life. And I didn't used to do this, but I started doing this more recently. I started screenshotting. Now, I don't do it on the computer when I read YouTube comments, but I do it on Instagram. I started screenshotting every success story that I get. And, it's at least, 5 or 6 a day. I got $500 out of nowhere. I just got a promotion after listening to your thing. Oh, this just happened. This works. You have 65,000 thoughts in a day, according to psychologists, and 95% of them are subconscious. So when you can rewire your subconscious, and those 65,000 thoughts, instead of going for blocking money, they start being programmed to attract money, you start seeing it show up in your life. Some people call it magic, some people call it luck, some people call it coincidences. It's not, it's just a law. It's just like if you jump off the second story of your house, you're gonna fall to the ground. It's called the law of gravity. Now, there's a law of attraction. There's a law of prosperity, and that law is whatever is impressed upon the subconscious will express itself. When the subconscious is programmed for abundance, you will attract abundance into your life. And so it's right there down below. It's free. It's jakeshypnosis.com. Right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com. And it'll train your subconscious mind to attract abundance into your life. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is just start playing it at least once a day. I play it for hours a lot of times. I play it while I journal. I play it while I write the things I'm grateful for. I play it while I shower. I play it while I cook. I play it while I'm just sitting around watching the waves. I play it all the time. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com. So, thank you for watching this video. These 3 money mindsets are going to help you attract the money that you desire. And I think more than that, they're going to open up the floodgates, and you're going to see you're capable of a lot more than you ever thought that you were. So, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification right over there. Bell notification is what notifies you for new videos. So even if you already subscribed, double check you've actually hit that bell notification right over there in the corner, because that's what's going to notify you for new videos. Comment down below, I am prosperous now. If you watch this video all the way through, comment down below, I am prosperous now. Everyone that watched this video all the way through, comment that down. I'm going to move back through the comments and read them through and send everyone positive energy and put you in my prayers and intentions for some great things to head your way. So comment down below, I am prosperous now, if you want a financial blessing. So if you haven't yet, download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com, right there down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm wishing you a fantastic day. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm honored you watch this video all the way through, and I'll talk to you soon. If you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button right over there and hit the bell notification, because that's what's going to notify you for new videos. Subscribe, bell notification. Let's get right to the video.